My name is Sir Lanka, by November Gyllensvärd. Narrated by Michael Mola. Puerto Amador. 17 years later. One of those days when you wanted to bang your head against the wall until it felt better. The man you already know all too well knocked on the door that had a sign that said closed on it. After a while, an older woman pulled aside the curtain. You probably remember her from the time back when this book began. I know it's a long time ago, but I'm sure you will remember. She wasn't as old back then, and had long brown hair, remember? Look, if you have not been paying attention, that is your problem. I've been working my ass off trying to tell you this amazing story, but if you've not been listening, do you know how disrespectful that is? Do you even realize how many hundreds, literally thousands of hours it has taken me to write all this? Maybe I should just stop right now, because you're obviously not interested. No? Well, if you have any decent bone in your body, you'll start over again. Start with the first page. And when you've read the book, I want you to tell me the old woman's name, okay? That way I can make sure that you haven't been cheating again. So? Why are you looking at me like this is some sort of joke with an ironic twist? You know what? Forget about it. If you want to act like a disrespectful shit, I don't care. In fact, I forbid you to read this book. Because if you do not want to read my book, I don't want you to read my book. So, I'll give you a just punishment and forbid you to read. And if I catch you reading beyond a certain point, I'm going to. Now, I want to say something terrifying, like I would come for you, and that I would knock your teeth out, but I realize that I am far too nice to say something like that. I would feel so bad if I hurt anyone. So I'll just say this, in the nicest way possible. Please, please, do not read this book. I beg of you, because if you really do not want to read, but do it anyway, it would feel so... No, wait. I'm sorry. I take everything back. Of course, I want you to read my book. I'm even desperate for it. I didn't mean anything of all that. I just felt so hurt when you were not interested in reading my book. How can I convince you to read it? Is there something I could do to make you change your mind? Maybe I could come over to your place and clean your apartment? Or take your dog for a walk? Or, if I'm going to be honest, I do not want you to just read the book. I want you to love it. How much will that cost me? Maybe I could clean your apartment twice? Well, if I'm going to be completely honest...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?